But I truly am, no joke, sorry for the loss of your friend Ryan Dunn. I know you must have been thinking it could have been me, and I know we were all thinking, why wasn't it?
When called out on what many regarded as an insensitive remark, Schumer shrugged it off and refused to back down. Steve-O's fans erupted. He discussed everything on The Big J Show at KRSQ Hot 101.9. He said Schumer's camp called to express remorse and asked for help soothing the hate mail. Steve-O obliged.
And I was like, hey, everybody, it was a roast, where people say mean things, to each other on purpose. Like, that silly little whore was just doing her job.
Exactly.
Schumer insisted she had no regrets, telling Laughspin, quote, I did ask that his fans stop with the threats of ending my life, but I did not apologize for telling that joke. I don't see the hypocrisy. I'd like to continue being a comic and alive, but I absolutely from the bottom of my heart continue to not give a shit about this. I wish him the best luck in his comedy career, end quote. Sorry, not sorry. So Schumer won't apologize for crossing the line unless it might hurt her career. Fast forward to the summer of 2015. Some racially charged material from Schumer was called into question by The Guardian while she was promoting her then-upcoming film, Trainwreck. Schumer offered up a half-hearted apology on Twitter, writing, I used to do a lot of short, dumb jokes like this. I played a dumb white girl on stage. I still do sometimes. Once I realized I had more eyes and ears on me and had an influence, I stopped telling jokes like that on stage. I am evolving as an artist. I am taking responsibility and hope I haven't hurt anyone. I apologize if I did. The sorry you were offended tone wasn't lost on anyone who knew Schumer's history. To comedy fans, it read as selling out. To her critics, it read as selling out too, but in a different way. Mixed messages. When Glamour magazine included Amy Schumer in their 2016 Chic at Any Size issue alongside plus-size stars Melissa McCarthy, Adele, and Ashley Graham, she expressed her dissatisfaction on Instagram. I think there's nothing wrong with being plus-size, beautiful, healthy women. Plus size is considered size 16 in America. I go between a size 6 and an 8. Glamour Mag put me in their plus size only issue without asking or letting me know, and it doesn't feel right to me. Young girls seeing my body type thinking that is plus size? But a year earlier, Schumer proudly announced at the Glamour Women of the Year Awards.
I'm probably like 160 pounds right now, and I can catch a whenever I want. Like, that's the truth.
Ashley Graham called out her hypocrisy in a Cosmopolitan interview. Quote, I can see both sides, but Amy talks about being a big girl in the industry. You thrive on being a big girl, but when you're grouped in with us, you're not happy about it? That to me felt like a double standard, end quote. She ripped off an audience. In early November 2015, Schumer came under fire for ripping off an audience who paid good money to see her do stand-up in Maine. According to the New York Daily News, Schumer said she performed 47 minutes instead of an hour because of a scheduling mishap, claiming that the stage manager told her she was only supposed to be on stage for 45 minutes. But some attendees claimed she performed for less than 35 minutes and seemed to phone in the performance. When asked why she didn't go longer by Portland's NBC News station, Schumer blamed it on her inexperience with performing in arenas. Quote, I didn't know I could do that. It was a rookie mistake. Rookie mistake or not, that crowd's still waiting for their refunds. She harasses male celebrities. Schumer has gushed about following around actor Bradley Cooper and screaming his name on red carpets.
Whenever I see him, I've seen him in a couple things, I always harass him. I'm just like, Bradley! Like, to make my sister laugh, I shout his name.
But if the gender roles were reversed, that wouldn't be considered cute. It would be creepy. In GQ's Men of the Year 2015 issue, she detailed her intimate fantasies about Cooper, NFL quarterback Tom Brady, President Barack Obama, and many more. Again, if a guy did the same about, say, Glamour's Women of the Year, that would be viewed as sexist and horrifying. Because it is. Let's not forget Jim Carrey's love confession to Emma Stone.
And if I were a lot younger, I would marry you. And we would have chubby little freckle-faced kids.
Even if it was a joke, that's probably the creepiest thing you've seen all day. And that's not too different from what Amy's been doing to Cooper. Joke thief? In January 2016, several comedians accused Schumer of lifting their material. Kathleen Madigan said one of her jokes was worked into a sketch on Inside Amy Schumer.
But Oprah, you're a billionaire. You have enough money to pay a man to stand there and literally slap out of your hand before you put it in your mouth.
What's that?
It's the new weight loss program that takes decision-making out of the equation.
How does it work?
First, one of Slap Chef's world-class chefs makes you one of their signature dishes. Then, before you can say Slap Chef, they knock it out of your stupid mouth. Slap Chef.
Schumer's own stand-up allegedly contained a word-for-word joke first told by Wendy Liebman.
And maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I like it when the guy pays for sex. I mean that.
I think the guy should always pay on the first date for sex.
Those are just two of the comics who spoke up. Fan-made videos showed more side-by-side comparisons of Schumer's material matching other comics, including Patrice O'Neal, John Mulaney, and Marc Maron, as well as similar sketches from Inside Amy Schumer appearing previously on Mad TV. Madigan and Liebman later backtracked on their accusations. Schumer, meanwhile, chalked the criticism up to jealousy.
This is what happens. People build people up and then they like to rip them down when they're experiencing some success.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw. And leave us a comment to let us know what you think was Schumer's sketchiest moment.